Darren Stevens grabbed the 12th 5-wicket haul of his career as Kent completed their 4th LV County Championship win of the summer, their latest a 316-run victory over Glamorgan at the Swalek Stadium in Cardiff. The home team began the last morning after a delayed start of 45 minutes on 101 for 2, having been set a target of 554, and they were in trouble the moment James Kettleborough was bowled by Stevens in the day's 3rd over. Kettleborough was out for 56, scoring only 4 on this day, and he was soon followed back to the hutch by Chris Cook for a duck, also to Stevens, who then also found enough movement to disturb Aneurin Donald's stumps. Then, next ball, it was 4 wickets in the space of just 17 balls for the evergreen 39-year-old, as Graham Wagg was another to find his accuracy too hot to handle. Matt Coles then joined in the fun by trapping Craig Macheda in front for 3 to leave Glamorgan in massive trouble on 132 for 7, only 11 overs into the day. A quick finish was on the cards, but Colin Ingram still hadn't given up in spite of that cluster of wickets. Starting the day on 42, he'd passed a 50 off 81 balls and looked for anyone to stay with him. Mark Wallace did that job for 6 overs either side of the lunch break. But he then nicked Stevens behind, the bowler with figures of 5 for 51 after beginning his day with 0 for 25. Wallace was on his way for 10, and Stevens now had 61 championship wickets this summer, his best ever return. After an excellent midsummer, the latter part of the season has seen Glamorgan head backwards, but in Andrew Salter they have found a man who can bat low down the order. Once again he showed those above him how the job should be done, as he at last gave Ingram some support, even though Stevens continued to cause problems. And that gave Ingram an opportunity to push on towards 100, an innings at odds with the rest. Kent's top order had made batting look remarkably easy, but it had been a very different tale for their hosts, Ingram aside. He played some terrific shots on his way to what would become the 11th first-class 100 of the 30-year-old's career. Yet it looked as if he may miss out on his first ever championship ton when Salter, who'd made 31 of a 9th wicket partnership of 54, pulled Coles out to Joe Denley, the bowler with his 4th wicket of the innings. As last man Michael Hogan came in, Ingram was on 93, but he was able to get to his 100 with this single off Matt Hunn. He'd faced 174 balls and had struck 16 boundaries, showing his teammates in the pavilion just what would have been possible with the right application. Ingram, who'd come in with his side on 23 for 2, was left undefeated on 105, made out of a total of 237. Hogan the last man to fall as he was bowled off his body by Hunn for 16. Kent had won easily, with Stevens taking 5 for 58 and Coles 4 for 76. It was a massive victory for the visitors, who are ending the season strongly. Kent wrapped up this match with more than a session to spare by 316 runs, for which they claimed 22 points to Glamorgan's 4.